Well, hello. How are you doing? This is Wise Savvy Sage, where the wise are also prudent. What a difference a day makes. And a day is only 12 hours, folks. You get 12 a.m. hours, 12 p.m. hours. So a day is only 12 hours. Don't let them fool you. We're going to pull from the Oracle today. We're going to see what Spirit got to say. What's the Oracle got to say? You know, they didn't tell me to stop, so I don't know why I stopped if they sure didn't tell me to stop. All right, Spirit, tell me when. There we go. You, the mermaid. The mad woman, the mermaid, the mad woman underneath. I don't know what they're trying to say with the mad woman. The mermaid. But let's sit up here and think on this for a minute. The mermaid is upside down. 3 and 8 is 11. And 1 and 8 is 9. Let's see. What are we gleaning from this here? What are we getting from this situation right here with the mermaid? What do you want us to know, Spirit? What are you trying to tell us with this mermaid here? The mermaid. Hold on, y'all. I gotta see what my son wants. The mermaid. Oh, he done broke my concentration. I know I was forgetting something. I forgot to put my phone on silent. Let me do that real quick. With this one. There we go. The mermaid. This is interesting. The mermaid. Hold on, y'all. Let me answer him real quick. I didn't even put this on pause. How do I put this on pause? How do I? So this mad woman here, excuse me, not the mad woman. This mermaid in the reverse is saying that you could possibly be going through some difficult times now. All right. And you're trying to rely on your talents, your God given gifts to get you through these hardships. And you feel like you're at a low right now. You're not at your best self. You're not, life is not given the way that you would like for it to. So you're fighting your way through difficult times. You're fighting your way through difficult times. You know how you jump in the water or you fall in the water, you're being pushed in the water, eventually you float up. Eventually you float up. That's what she's doing, or this person is doing. So they're floating their way up to the top. I like this here because you can tell that this, I don't know, the mermaid, you can tell mermaids are mystical creatures. I like mermaids for what, I don't know, I'm not sure why, but you know, I remember watching shows when I was younger about mermaids, and it was always dark, and they don't like to show themselves, and all of this good stuff. But they're very powerful creatures, very mystical creatures. Whatever the difficult situation that you tend to find yourself going through right now, just know that you're going to prevail. You're going to see your way through this. You're definitely going to have to rely on yourself a little bit more. You're going to have to pull from deep within and fight your way through this difficult time and situation in life. Maybe not do what other people want you to do, but you're going to have to rely on your own gifts and talents to see you through this situation, which you can definitely you're going to definitely see and recognize some things about yourself. You're going to learn some things about yourself that you haven't realized before. And honestly, I think that that's what more of us need to do is focus on our own innate gifts and talents, because we're all made different. And because we're all made different, we all have our own special gifts. This means that we all are going to contribute to this world here in our own different way. And if people really want, those that are in charge really want to see things happen, you know, take advantage of people's talents and not, worry about how they want things done so much. Basically, hire people that can add value to your business, to your company. Of course, you own it. It's yours. You run it. You're the CEO of it. You're the head person in charge. So don't worry about what, don't get so upset. I don't know why people are so jealous of what other people have to bring to the table. Not everybody want to be a boss. Not everybody want to be rich. Not everybody want to be famous. So, if you're worried about that, you're going to have to get rid of that. I say it's always better, and this is for any company, to hire people according to what the business needs and hire the people that are good at that particular skill set that you're looking for, that you need. But you also got to give them room to allow them to do it their way. This is the beauty about being different. This is the beauty about being an individual. This is the beauty about one of a kind, because there was only one me, just like there's only one you. So I know you feel wounded right now. You feel discarded. You feel as though things is not going your way. But I want you to know that I can see, and Spirit definitely wants you to know, and what they're telling you is that this is what they want you to do. Try to find a way to not rely on other people, rely on your own self and your skills and abilities to provide for yourself. This really is a message for a lot of us all, because you see that they're cutting government supplements that they put in place because they're being cheap anyway. They're already being cheap. They're not paying what the job owes. They're not paying people their value, what they're worth. But they want you to come in at night, work 100 hours a week. Ain't that what Rocket Man said? They want you to come in and work $100 a week, and give up all of your time, waste your time and your energy, give up your life force, not spend time with your family, not heal your body, your mind, your soul, and your spirit. They want you to come and give all your valuable time and energy to them while they deplete you, suck out your energy, and leave your shell to return to the earth. That's what they want to do. And really, Spirit is saying, no, I know it feels like we're all going through a hard, difficult time now, because we are having to we're doing things that we still don't want to do. But in order to break up out of that, you have to find ways to be autonomous. You have to find ways to be self-reliant, self-dependent, not depend on government and its subsidies as much or even at all, right? So you're feeling wounded right now. You're feeling like you're low energy. You're feeling like you feel like you have nothing left to give. But Spirit is saying that's not true. That's not true. Spirit is saying that is not true. That's not true. So what you're gonna do? You're going to go ahead and float up to the top. You're going to get you some oxygen. You're just going to float there, get your body some rest, and ask Spirit for guidance. Call upon your ancestors. I'm going to keep telling people that. I can't get that out there enough. I'm going to keep telling people that. Call on your ancestors. That's what they're there for. We're going to use Voices of the Soul today, because it calls for that, because that's what you need to call upon and rely on. That's really, you reaching deep down in your soul. That's why you're saying here, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. You're going to continue on. Oh, we need some advice first. I'm going to go to my trusty dusty oracle. My trusty dusty oracle. Give us some advice, Spirit. Give us some advice real quick. How do we sustain ourselves? How do we get our strength back after a devastating loss? Any advice on how to rely on our own talent so that we can fulfill our own needs instead of relying on somebody that's leeching off of us, taking from us, stealing from us, using up our vital energy with their own vampiric energy? How do we do this? You're low strength right now, so the best thing for you to do is to call upon the divine spirit, call upon your ancestors, call upon a higher force to get you to where you need to be, show you what you need to do and how to do it. How, Spirit? We thank you. How do we do this? Ooh, that's way too much. So I'm not going to take that because it's too many. We want up to 3. How, Spirit? There go that axe again. How? House. Yes, build. We are building. Yes, we are building our own fortress. That's the antidote. That's the antidote. Build your own fortress. You're going to build your own fortress. That's your antidote. That's how you're going to get out of this slump that you're in. Once you gain your strength back, once you rest up, gain your strength back, commune with spirit, commune with your ancestors. Your ancestors is what's going to get you the plan. The spirit is going to get you your life back. It's going to give you your life force, your energy. It's going to get that back for you. Your ancestors has the antidote to help you build. So we right on point. These cards right here is right on point. You're going to have to learn to do for self. Period. A lot of us, a lot of us. Oh, here go my other son. All right, there you go. A lot of us are going to have to rely on our own talents. Listen, um, I'm a hairstylist. I've been licensed for about 30 years. I'm going to have to get back in the game. I got people coming up to me asking me to do their, so I already know what I'm going to be doing. All right. So I'm on my way. I have everything that I need for except for a sink. I got a sink, but not a heavy, sturdy sink that I want. It's just for at home for me and my children. But I'm going to have to get a commercial sink so that it's sturdy enough to for my customers. And so that's what we getting ready to do. Um, So I'm going to have to, so that's what I'm going to have to do. That's my plan. I'm already licensed. I've stayed licensed. My stuff is already aligned. Now I'm just waiting. I'm just looking for a place. My goodness, y'all. I'm so sorry. One moment. All right. So this is telling us that, this is perfect. You are going to have to build your own. That's the solution so that you don't have to deal with this hardship anymore. Okay. Having to pick yourself back up after being knocked down um, over and over again, helping somebody to build their future, to build their life. All right. Let's get you some voices of the oracle. I think this is voices of the soul. Let's go ahead and get you an answer here as far as advice. Any other advice, any other word, spirit, for us feeling down, we're feeling low. We are slowly gaining momentum, getting ourselves better. A little weak right now, out of sorts, but we in for the fight. What do we got to do to make our situation better? You told us here that we're going to have to build our own, create our own. It looks like we're going to be doing it from scratch with this axe here. Nevertheless, we are gifted and talented, and we're going to make it happen. This is our way out of the situation, Spirit. What's your word for us? What's your word? And we thank you. We thank you. I said now, guide. Okay. Guide. Guide, guide, guide. All right, so this is the plan here. Okay. Spirit already told you what you need to do. You're going to have to be self-reliant, self-sufficient. You're going to gain some new skill sets. Like I said earlier, you're going to uncover other gifts and talents that you have for yourself. This is how you're going to make that happen for yourself. This is how you're going to get yourself out of this predicament that doesn't feel too good. Okay. You don't feel too good about it, but you still got some more fight. So this is your remedy. All right. Now, Spirit is saying here, you got a guide with you that's going to help you. Okay. There's a guide with you that's going to help you. And then you also know that this is a spiritual message too, because 3 and 8 is 11. That's 11. That is a master number. Okay. Master builder. You know what I mean? Mastery actually in the physical dimension. Okay. In the physical, you getting ready to build. You getting ready to build. You getting ready to create your own fortress, your own space, right? And Spirit is giving you a remedy to your problem. And it's going to balance out this negativity that you currently feeling right now. So that's what's happening right here and right now to you. A mastery number. All right. Also, enlightenment. Number 11 means enlightenment too. So prepare yourself to learn more about yourself. Prepare yourself to have oh my gosh, definitely a spiritual experience. I love it. I just love it here. I love all of this here. You're not down and out for the count. It might feel like it. It might even look like it a little bit, because you see little mermaid here is hurt. It's hurt. But you're not down for the count. You slowly rising to the top. You still got fight in you. Once you get up there, just rest a little, you know. Speak with your guide. Your guide is going to tell you exactly how you're going to do it. They're going to tell you what the plan is, okay? And that's your problem. That is the solution to your problem. So you got a remedy. This is Wise, Savvy, Sage, where the wise are also prudent. Tomorrow's a new day.